Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Shadows of the Damned. Last time we met a potential new friend, the Colonel, and followed him as he was hot on the trail of Stinky Crow, the demon that killed his wife. Let's continue on. And as we follow them, we find ourselves in a pretty different looking environment. So far we've been in a town and a forest, but this is a lot different than what we saw before. It's kind of what we might expect from the underworld. Very hot looking place, a lot of fire and lava. Though these fleshy bits we're familiar with, we've seen a lot of that so far. No sign of the Colonel around anywhere. That's always a good sign. But this bridge, it looks like this is the way to get to Fleming's castle. There it is. So this is the way we're gonna have to go anyway.
Are you kidding? That guy was nearly indestructible!
No, he was weak. See what's left of him? You do not become chopped meat if you are stronger than they are. This hell monkey needs to face a real hunter.
Lunatic!
Don't be so down on the guy. Maybe his mother forgot to hug him. Or you play too many video games.
Yes, well, there's still a bit of a leap between socially maladjusted and dear Abby, I just ingested my own heart!
Before you die, demon scum, I will carve my name in your flesh. That name is Garcia fucking Hotspur, hunter of demons and slayer of pendejos like you!
Well, so much for the Colonel. Now that he's not around, we have to take care of Elliot's beast form ourselves. And as we can see, he got his wish after all in the afterlife. He became a bird. Pretty clear where we have to shoot him. He's not even making an attempt to hide that weak spot. Of course, as with George Reed, we do have to make great use of the roll move to dodge Elliot's attacks, because there's no real other way of dodging it without that. You know what, I said before that I think that this game is beautiful in a weird way. This boss fight is a great example of that. I think this looks really good. The whole... hold on. He shoots these staves into the ground, which brings on the darkness, but we can get rid of them by shooting them with the light shot. But I think this whole environment looks really good. The whole boss fight of Elliot flying around as a giant bird. No, that was pretty fast, actually. He's coming back up. The whole environment, the whole thing with the giant bird, the music, I think it all goes together really. And the glowing boulder coming right... Okay, so fortunately that didn't actually do any damage to us. But it does inconvenience us, and we lost... we have a spotlight there, if you didn't notice, on the bridge, that always points to where Elliot's flying. Except now, because he sent a bunch of small birds to cover it. Just get rid of those. Okay. And while we were doing that, we were distracted. He threw another one of those boulders at us. Again, that's no big deal, because it doesn't actually hurt us. Alright. Elliot's first weak spot is gone. But you might notice that those decorations on his wings are red now. So those are what we have to hit. Keeps doing that when my back is turned. The sound Elliot makes when he flies around, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of Mothra. That kind of high-pitched whistling sound. That's one down. So far, the fight has been pretty straightforward. Just shoot at the red bits. And that's both wings. Back down to the lava he goes. But is that gonna be it for Elliot? No, he's back up once again. Okay, now things are getting a bit different. Elliot's decided to take us on land, and we don't see a big glowing red weak spot. There is a glowing yellow bit there, though, isn't there? Dodging and rolling will do well enough to get away from his attacks. Like in previous places in the game, if we see yellow, yeah, glowing yellow, the light shot might do something, and that has exposed that weak spot. Got us with his tongue attack. He was so close I didn't even see that coming. And that did a whole lot of damage, but fortunately we still do have a lot of liquor. Again. I have to be careful about that. Fortunately, even though I've run out of ammo, fortunately we do get a lot of ammo spawning on this bridge, so we don't really have to worry about that too much. That was the third Sister Grimm, the only one we haven't fought yet.
Hey, let's take a closer look at that billboard over there.
Sure. Before we do that, let's get that blue gem and get another upgrade.
What's this flyer?
Oh, gimme, gimme! Sweet mother of pearl, this is an ad for Angel's Kiss!
What's that?
Only the hottest hostess club in the underworld, G. The honeys there used to give the most lovely blowjobs before I f***ed them in their sockets. Of course, this is when I still had fleshy parts.
Johnson, that's sick.
Just get me to a phone! This boner needs a booster!
Hostess Club by Justine. I'll turn it into a big boner. Justine, we've heard that name before.
My kind of advertising. Oh, let's dive in!
Well, this certainly is a part of the underworld that we have not seen yet. Alright, let's go for it. This is not what was advertised at all.
I don't know about this.
No hearts, but we're gonna have to pump up on alcohol to survive this, and yeah. It's a bit different from the other areas of the underworld we've seen so far. Wait, no, wrong buttons, alcohol, yes, there we go. Right, and with that, we complete Act 3. So next time, we go on to Act 4 and enter the red light district of the underworld. Let's say, parental advisory suggested.